If someone told me they only had the money or the capacity to start with one Dr. Joe Dispenza meditation, I would absolutely start with a blessing of the energy center. But which one? There are 11 blessing of the energy centers. Not only are there 11, but there are actually multiple different versions of some of them. So let's dive straight in to which blessing of the energy center is the best from my perspective. Here we go. Like I said, there are 11 blessing of the energy centers, and they are really different. So you have the ones that you can buy on his website, and then you have the extra ones that you can only get from going to one of his retreats. So I've listened to 1 to 8, and I've listened to the extra versions of some of those 1 to 8. I've not listened to 9 and 10, mainly because I'm not an overly big fan of the new way Dr. Joe is doing his meditations. The old meditations had him in space and had us going into the space. And we went into the space a lot. And you focused on the space. And there was a lot of conversation about the way he spoke in his meditations. But honestly, I love it. I actually think that now his meditations are just the same as everybody else's. There's no uniqueness to them now. Dr. Joe's original meditations, they were different and they were unique, and they really forced you almost to listen because they were triggering, because they do create that, oh my gosh, and you have that feeling. But once you move past that feeling, once you find, the best way to put it is once you find peace with that experience, it actually brings you into the void. It actually brings you into the nothing. It brings you into the space when he actually says that. And some of the new meditations, it's not as emphasized as it is in the old ones. I love these live meditations over the ones that he's recording in a studio. They come with a very different energy and they come with a very different feeling. I feel when I know he's in the audience and when I know he's on stage and he is sharing this with 2,000 people, I kind of feel like I'm there in that energy. And so going into the specifics of the blessing of the energy centers, which one would I recommend? 100% number 3. I know it seems weird because there are 11. Why would I choose 3? Here's why I would choose 3. Because it kind of covers everything. So first, it covers the breath. You are doing the breath to bring you into a higher state, to bring you into a different vibration, to bring you more up into your pineal gland. It also has the symbols, and it also has going through all the chakras, and it also has him going through space, going through the void. It has that extended version of him, I guess, the Dr. Joe uniqueness. And I really like the Dr. Joe uniqueness of the meditations. For me, it has been the best. It has really helped me come into regulation better and move out of dysregulation. It's helped me center myself in meditation. It's kind of overall helped my general energy, my general mindset. Everything is kind of calmed down. And I do not do it every day. I do it maybe a couple of times a week. So I'm not a hardcore meditator. I don't have time at the moment to be a hardcore meditator. So I only do it a couple of times a week, and I have still noticed a difference doing number 3 a couple of times a week. That's all I wanted to share today. If you have massive problems with meditating, check out this video that's popping up. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.